I often get asked if I was an artist personally, what I would do in your position, so to speak. And it's probably not what most people would tell you to do, but then I don't feel like I put out information or ideas like most people do. If you resonate with my way of thinking, I think this is the best way to do it personally. I'm not saying go and do this, I'm not saying that everybody who does this is gonna blow up. I just feel like this makes sense to me, this is logical. Now, as an artist online, you are stuck between a rock and a hard place. Now, if you're always working to get the money to do something with your music, you don't necessarily have the time to actually be able to do the music, right? And if you've got the opportunity to be making music all the time, you won't necessarily have money. So like I say, it's a rock and a hard place. Now, me personally, taking a look at everything, being very aware of the game and what's going on around, I would notice how many artists there are. I wouldn't worry about that personally, because nobody's really putting money and quality into what they do. I mean, it's all good bringing out a track a week or a track every few days or whatever, but if it's not quality, you're not inspiring people to buy that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not money, it doesn't sound like money, it doesn't feel like money, it doesn't feel like you put money into it. So as consumers, we don't really want to, if it sounds like money and it feels like money and this person has money, then we're more than likely going to invest in buying it if we support the person, right? Because at the end of the day, let's be honest, who's paying attention to someone who's broke? No one's paying attention to people who are broke. Makes no sense to follow what you're doing. So with that being said, I would lean more towards getting my money up more than music. I would still work on my craft, but I wouldn't be pushing music. I wouldn't be putting music out there. What I would be doing is working, getting my capital up, getting the money up, so that when I do have time to make music, I can put quality music out there with cinematic music videos and stuff that feels and sounds like money. You could be a dope rapper, you could be on dope beats, you could be absolutely sick at what you do. At the end of the day, if it's not there sonically, you know, people aren't really paying attention to that. Like I say, people pay attention to money. That's where the majority of people are focused, is money. Who's got the money? Let's pay attention to them. You'll make a bigger impact with one song and video every 3 months than a half-ass recorded track once a week. And what I do with my time on social media while I'm not promoting music, while I'm working on my craft, while I'm working on getting the money up, I'd be promoting me as a brand. I'd be sharing my day with people. I'd be making people laugh. I'd be making people, you know, even to the point where you get people angry when you speak on a topic. I'd just be working on my personal brand and getting people to be a fan of me, full stop. You know, I'd still put freestyles out because, you know, you're not really judged on the quality of your video freestyles, or at least nowhere near as much as you are for, you know, your professional body of work you're trying to put out if it doesn't sound professional. If you don't take the time and put the money into your music, nobody else is going to, right? Yeah, I'd work on my personal brand. I'd stay relevant through me. I'd get people to pay attention to me for what I'm doing. I might do, you know, funky cypher challenges or funny videos. I'd talk on deep topics. I'd just be interesting and make people pay attention to me off the strength of my character. While behind the scenes, I'm working on my craft to make sure that when I bring it out, it's A1 and it's got a dope ass music video to go with it. All the beats are paid for. I'm well within my rights to sell it. Got enough money to put into promo, enough money to put merchandise out, enough money to create an experience for my audience, rather than just like, look, I can rap. Just showing people that I'm out here doing things. I'm out here making money. I'm out here putting money into things. That alone is going to make people pay attention to you. You are one of millions of rappers with some dud ass quality. Not saying you specifically have bad quality, but we can all attest to, if we go into a group right now, we're going to hear a whole bunch of dud quality music, and you know the difference when you hear to something that's sonically on point. 2016 is a completely different game. We're buying into personalities, we're buying into brands, we're buying into people we're resonating with on and off track. If you're just focusing on your bars and not focusing on getting any money in, not focusing on progression, and you're just trying to get your music heard, it's a bad look, man. We got so much dud quality music out here right now that if you went missing for 3 months while you're working on money, people wouldn't be mad. Just make sure to maintain your presence online during that time. Bring out blog posts, content, vlogs. Get people to buy into you. Then when you've got your mixtape ready, when you've got your singles ready, when you've got your music videos ready, when you've got your big promo campaign ready, Boom! Instead of just flopping around like a dead fish all the time. I rap, someone listen to me, I rap. You just come in with money and you say, boom, execute, 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 execute. Bam. When you look at someone like Joyner Lucas, who is absolutely smashing it right now, go take a look at his videos. A large part of why he blew up was his Rock Cappuccioni, I think the track was called. It was based on a true story. The track was solid quality, the video was phenomenal. His use of promo and the blogs, phenomenal. You only got to do that a few times in a row and instead of, like I say, flopping around like a dead fish, listen to me, listen to me. If I was an artist, I'd be an executioner. Boom, 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 boom. People will pay attention. So I say if your music quality is not there and you don't have the money to make it so, put it on the back burner, man. Work on your craft on the low. You don't need to get your music heard right now, because even if you do, people are like, oh, that quality's whack. And if you're pushing out dud music now, even when you do get to the quality, even when you do get to the money, a lot of the people who heard you when you had the dud music are just going to say, oh no, I remember that guy who was whack. You won't even get a click, and the click is half the battle. As long as your music's on point, all you need is the click. Your character and your brand building are going to get the attention. Whack quality music is going to make sure you never get attention from that person again. So get your money up, man. That's it. Get your money up. However you've got to do it, get your money up, put it in your music. People are going to rate that shit. People are going to respect that shit. People are going to support that shit. But that's just what I do, and you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. Don't get mad, get motivated.